I updated my graphics drivers and forgot that when that happens, you have to reselect your monitor in OBS. My apologies for that. Got it figured out though. Here we are. Um, been a little while since I got the chance to play, and I kind of feel bad about that because I've been wanting to over the past few days. But admittedly, I've had a lot going on, and on some days I haven't had a lot going on, but things haven't quite gone to plan. And part of that's on me, but another part is just I don't know uncontrollable elements. So if you couldn't tell, I'm feeling a little stressed, but I'm gonna try not to let that affect me too much, and I'm gonna try to just enjoy the game a bit. Um, I'm not gonna play for too long this time around because I do have work tomorrow, so I can't be up for a whole lot, or can't be up for very long. But as you can see, my little clock down there, it's 1:23 in the morning, and I just felt like I'd been putting it off for or postponing it too much. So I want to get back to playing Ghost of Tsushima, and now it's out of my list because Wallpaper Engine isn't there for some reason. So I gotta pull it from the library. Where are we at? G, I gotta go higher. There we go. And I'm also going to plug in my headphones since they are apparently dying. As I mentioned, because I updated my graphics drivers, it might take a little bit for the game to open because it's likely going to have to precompile its shaders. Although I don't know exactly how that works with PlayStation titles, seeing as this ran on PS4. So we'll see how it turns out. And I also don't remember exactly what my plan was. I know vaguely what I was thinking about doing. I was going to help Sensei Ishikawa, and then instead of going straight to the north to get my armor, I was just going to progress through most of the story missions in a fairly linear order. But I believe where I left off was that I was going to try to regroup with, I don't remember his name, Norio, I think, the monk, in that village, because one of his fellow monks had been captured. So I feel like it would be a timely matter. Uh, I should take care of that. So let's see how long it takes for me to load into this. I don't think it'll be that bad. Following his uncle's rescue, Jin takes the fight further north to secure Castle Shimura, a strategic location now under Mongol control. He who controls this castle controls the island. Yeah, and we left off on this little camp here that I was working on, but didn't finish because I was having that lighting bug, which is just a coincidence. It's not why I updated my shaders. I actually updated them, or not shaders, not why I updated my graphics drivers. I updated them because the program wasn't opening in the background consistently, and that was starting to kind of get on my nerves. Uh, because I just kept having to reopen it, and there was no way to just enable it in the start menu. I didn't manually disable it, so I don't know why it wasn't working. But I tried to do a fresh install, and that didn't fix it. So it's weird that the embers change as I look around, like they become larger. Hmm. My apologies. Uh, yeah, so I updated them, and it didn't work. So we'll see how it turns out now. So I'm starting to see the resolution scaling take effect, like, or maybe it's depth of field. That tree for just a moment in the back, against towards the center of the screen, was kind of fuzzy, but it's looking better now. Anywho, uh, yeah, so I was eager to take care of one of these mythic tales. I figured it would make the most sense to do this one, since I had heard about this from the peasants over in Fortito. But if I'm going to head back there, then I think it would make the most sense to go back to Akashima Village and meet with Norio again. Uh, this, I don't know what this is. I read something about it being additional content that's added in the Director's Edition. So I'm going to guess uh, that this isn't an incredibly pressing matter. Because it's called Journey into the Past, so I don't know if this is going to be like canon to the story or not. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. Not entirely sure. And then Ishikawa went further north. That's tale 6 of 9. I don't know if there are others. That's going to be Norio again. That's 7 of 9, and I think that's all that it shows. I don't see anybody down here. Except for uh, Lady Masako, who I could work with. I feel like that would make sense as well, but I don't want to do that right now necessarily. That might happen next time I play. So let's take a look at the settlement and see how we're doing on that, and then work our way towards Akashima Village. So it shouldn't be too hard for me to get back into it, especially to save my progress with all the people that I've eliminated. I do remember that the guards with the captain, the general, just patrol around. And I might not fully remember how to do combat all that well, but it would be good for me to do something to get the hang of it. And I don't want to leave this just uncompleted, you know? Okay, so that guard that's usually by the gate is still around, but that is because I felt that if I were to kill him by the gate, then they would definitely notice him. I could try luring him into the grassy field over here, but I'm not fully certain that that would be for the best. I could lure him into the building or to the side of it, and I don't think they would notice him at that point. But he also might just be leading them, in all honesty. I don't know for sure. Alright. Okay, so he does stop at that bridge. And it looks like they are going to continue. What? Why would you go up? What the fuck? What kind of shit was that? Go ahead and walk over there like a normal human being, please. You're not supposed to be like me. Can I assassinate? Oh, I did not realize that it was kill enemies. That's a new bonus that didn't show earlier. At least I don't remember it. Undetected without focused hearing. Right. So if you enter it, it takes it away from you. I see. Undetected without focused hearing. That is challenging. Well, I'm at 0 because of that, so I'm not super worried about detecting them now, or trying to find them. Although I remember that I had made it all the way over here, past this bridge, and cleared up most of the enemies to this point. Loud for sure, yeah, but hey, they weren't around to hear it. Okay, so we have one enemy over there. I don't know if he's fully paying attention. Doesn't look like it. You know, I was hoping that it would let me grapple to that. That right there is a horse. I'm gonna try to figure out where 3 of them are and what their rotations are, so that I could just get this taken care of. There are plenty over here that are outside of that group, and I know where this guy is going to look and travel to. So once I find out where he turns, then I think this should be manageable. Let me... Okay, that's the only bonus thing, just to kill them undetected without the use of focused hearing. They have found the body. I did not think they would find the body. I could probably get a chain assassinate on the 3 that are in that group over there, I would hope. They're not immensely close to each other, but if I can isolate at least 2 of them, then that shouldn't be too bad. I'm gonna let them relax until they're no longer on patrol, and then we'll figure things out from there. Okay, so they're taking that bridge, which means they don't end up going through here. That guy will be looking in my direction, but not for long. I can sneak next to this horse to get closer, get more of an understanding of what I'm looking at over here. We have 1 in the tent, 1 outside of the tent, and then 1 looking towards a campfire. We have this guy in the building over here, which might have a door. I don't know for sure. And as long as he's in that, I can take care of him and then that guy outside, which would make it an easy 3, I think. Because as long as he's near the tent, that would be 1 right there, 2 right here, and then 3, third being the guy that's, I guess, patrolling around that tent. So I think that's going to be the play for me. I just need to find out what the door situation over there looks like, if it's covered or not. Because if his body ends up being visible, that would be kind of a problem. Looks like nobody should be able to see him from there. And I have to resist my urge to use that. This guy shouldn't be visible by the time that he rounds the corner here. I'm 3-peeking right now, bro. I'm cheesing it. Now I can go up and then see through the opening here. I don't think I want to approach that without taking care of this guy over here first. It's just a matter of when is he going to be over there. And plus with the captain touring, we're passing through soon, it might not be smart for me to take this white yet, because he might be able to see the body. I hear his footsteps. I'm gonna go for it. Okay, that's 2. And then when he leaves that tent, I think that's my way in. There should be a guy in there facing the opposite direction, I believe. I'm full on bamboo? That's insane. I need him to go to the other tent, though, is the thing. Once he's at the other tent, I'll have confidence. Okay, so they found the body. They haven't found me. Okay, so he's now exited the tent, which is kind of an issue. How did they see his body? That's really odd to me that they're able to spot him like that. I don't want to go in when they're on high alert because the guy in that tent isn't going to be looking at whatever he would normally be looking at. But I will crawl into the tall grass right now. I just saw him facing towards me. I can take this guy out outside of it. If I engage with him... Okay, he's facing away now. While that man is currently facing in my direction, I don't think they would detect me quickly enough to stop me from going in here and getting that. So that's 3 taken care of. Since that's already been checked off now, I should be able to use focused hearing at this point. The bodies that I've already created have already been discovered. But this guy shouldn't be a problem. There's nobody actively facing you.
Hindman!
When you're on the bridge, you should be easy to take out. I don't have to open these cages, but there might be supplies or something in them.
Энэ үхчихээ.
It's happening again. It's really bad now, I'm sorry. It's like I passed through a tent and now it's terrible. I'm looking to see if someone's found a solution. Someone said setting my game to windowed. Turn off AMD FreeSync in the AMD software app. I don't have FreeSync on my monitor. I mean, I could try switching it and see if that'll work. I just turned it off yesterday, actually. I just wanted to see if it would make a difference. Okay. Still really bad. Okay. Alright, let me try... That did not help. That still did not help. I'm gonna cut to intermission while I work on this. Okay, I'm messing with some of the settings, and nothing's stopping it from happening. I've tried full screen, exclusive full screen, and windowed, and none of that has changed anything. I wonder if there's a way that I can fix that just by, like, going into a tint again, because that is really, really bad now. Okay, so it seems like it's a refresh rate or just frame generation problem from what I'm finding out here, because I'm messing with the refresh rate in exclusive full screen, and it's causing it to flicker at a different rate now. So I set it down to 48, and then I'm watching as like the black bars scale. It looks like they're going down, and it's a lot slower than it used to be. putting at 180 makes it incredibly fast. Let me try just adjusting the resolution. Okay, I'm gonna turn off frame generation, and then I'm gonna leave upscaling on. I'm just gonna save while I'm in here, so I can come back to this. And I'm going to restart the game. I wonder why it's only now happening to me. I wasn't having this issue before. Alright, let me make sure it's off in the launcher options. Yes, it is. Okay, good. So I will clear the intermission when I can tell that it's back to normal, or at least that it's not a problem. Sorry about the wait there. It'd also be interesting to see what frame rates I'm hitting without frame gen. Much lower ones. I'm at 90. I did not realize how much of a difference it made. But no flickering is actively happening, so we'll see how it ends up working out. I don't know how much of my progress it is saved, but we will see. And if I can, I might re-enable frame gen later, but the game doesn't feel any worse at a lower frame rate so far. Like, it still feels pretty smooth. So this looks to be the same place that I was when I saved last time, though. Although it doesn't say that, doesn't say that I'm missing anything important, which is good. None of my objectives are gone. Although that guy is still alive, which was not the case earlier. But he was the one that got me caught, so we're gonna try... That hurt me? Why? For what purpose? We're gonna try going this way. Seeing if we can't verify how much progress has been lost. It looks like if there has been any progress lost, it is not significant, because there are not a lot of people left around here. They're gonna end up taking that bridge. I've already cleared out this area up here. And there's nobody over here that I was previously worried about, so I think we should be okay. suppose I could check, 'cause it would tell me if I have to gather iron, which I do not. Man, that wind chime freaked out. Okay. So there's still this guy on the bridge, and I think he was the one that detected the body. Which would make sense, because he'd be facing this direction. I don't know for sure if they would find him if I were to attack him when he's on the bridge. It doesn't seem like the other guys in the rest of that camp really turned to face this way. They may find his body. Like, he should probably see that pretty soon. But he didn't. Good for me. Okay, one more banner, and I was getting some flickering when I was over there, but that just might have been because I was in close enough proximity to this banner, which would make sense to me. Those guys are going to cross that bridge, but shouldn't be able to see this guy. I can take care of the guy that's over in that little shack with the bow and arrow. I don't necessarily have to. And I don't think he'd be visible to at least the guy closest to me. It might be best for me to try to take care of the guy on the bridge first. Not entirely certain how I should handle this at this point. I really only need to find one more banner and then kill the general before I take out the rest of them. So I could go for a standoff. How many do we have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Could turn it into 10. I'll be cautious about it for now. Go ahead and go over there. Okay. I'm not entirely certain how I want to handle this over here. There's the guy by the campfire in the back, the large fire. And then the two by that campfire, which could probably be chain assassinated if I find the right approach to it. So if I slip through over there, I could likely end up getting the guy by the large fire, sneak into the tent and take care of him. And then once that's done, I would only have the remaining 3 over here to figure out. I might be able to get a chain assassinate if I get him when he's on that side, so I think that's going to be my approach. I'm getting another doohickey, so there must be a banner somewhere over here. Well, it doesn't show. Okay, I'm not sure what the vision looks like over here. Very surprised that the others didn't catch me in there. That he was the only one to really tweak out aside from the other two over there. I guess I must have been in view or something. Are there really only... I mean, if there are only 3 left... Okay, I was expecting to be an actual standoff. Let me heal up a little bit. You got on the top of the shack? What are you doing up there, brother? Do I win because the others were terrified? Really? What's up, Navi? So just because I did the heavenly strike on that guy, the others just ran. Okay, they're struggling to get that out of the water. By the way, gamers, I'm probably going to be playing the finals pretty soon here. I want to take care of a couple of missions since it's been so long since I last played. But I got plenty of tickets to spend, and I don't know if I should spend them tonight or tomorrow, since tonight I'd be at 12. Tomorrow I'll be at 15. New techniques available. Alright. I have 2. So let's see, what do I want to get? If I go in stances and I work my way towards this one, that would be really handy. My boy Eli's been telling me all about how helpful that is. So I might do that. Otherwise, the extra concentration would be very, very nice, especially just even in stealth, because if I could potentially speed my way through taking care of 3 of them, like I don't think that first guy would have needed a full charge, so that might be enough time to take care of all 3. Plus, I got to account for the refund, depending on the charms and the armor that I'm wearing. So that could be really nice. This is just an extra chance, which definitely could be nice. I have the varieties of these, all of the weapons, but all of the effects. I've really yet to use the black powder bombs. And I don't use the kunai all that often. Healing instance could definitely be pretty cool. But I think the stances are going to be more useful. And that only costs 1. So there we go. That's good progress there. Got 2 dupes and a sticker. Hey, you know what they say though. 98% of gambling addicts. Dude, I am all sorts of muddy. I'm all muddied up. Let me get into the muddy water to clean myself off, shall I? Alright, horse.
Good, Kage.
Let's get out of here. I wonder if there's anything that I can do here now that this is liberated. Oh, it does say there's a merchant here. Where would that merchant be? That's my next question. Found him.
Here!
Starting to smell.
All my goods are useful. Some
That's
of these
so.
may be new to you.
Here we go. Now we get new dyes and gear. There we go. Okay, okay. Blue. Green. I will say I like the blue on blue. I like the blue little fur plume or whatever you'd call that. Green would just have to depend on what else I'm using is the thing. Ooh, I like that dye. That one is much nicer than the other two available, and I feel like it's not too dishonorable because it doesn't fully change the color of the armor. I mean, I've already upgraded it after all, so. These are all for undiscovered armor. Ah, but here we go. New dyes for the Ronin attire, which is very intriguing to me. And it looks like they're kind of regionally based. Like I could get different colors in the Izuhara region than I can here. I might take Twilight Strider just because I like this fit so much, but I feel like it would be weird to wear the same, you know, black Ronin attire after getting attacked by Ryuzo. Amber Assassin is a little colorful, but it would be a better match for what I'm already wearing. But at that point, I could just wear Tadayori's armor. I have plenty of flowers, though, so I think I'm going to unlock this color.
May it help you bring victory.
Just because I like the way it looks. We got new hats. Okay, goofy farmer straw hat. And just a bunch of headbands. Honestly, that one's very nice. I am going to get that.
Good choice.
And the others I will consider later. Doesn't say there's new sword kits, though. That's okay.
You have my thanks.
Thank you for all you are doing, my lord.
Alright, let's take a look at that armor. Also, I'm not dropping frames, am I? If I am, they're not that bad. Okay, so we have like this teal kind of color. This is the one that I bought that I felt like was too different for it to make sense for me to put it on. Even though I like it. And then this one still maintains a hint of that teal, it just looks kind of darker. I'm gonna put that on, I just like the way it looks. Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna wear the armor for right now, so I'm not super worried about it, because I don't like big, bulky, armored builds anyway. If I were to wear anything, it would likely just end up being this. This is my favorite so far. And this one I think, of course, looks nice. And I forgot that I already bought a thing for it, an armor dye. I like this one more than the ones that are offered here anyway. So I would keep this one on. But at that point, the sword kit matches pretty well in color, but the bow doesn't. So I might change the bow. And there were no new things for the traveler's attire. So yeah, let's go ahead and...
Would you like to see what I have?
I see that it applied the armor and I forgot to take it off.
Use it to defeat the invaders.
I'll buy both of them just because they're cheap.
I hope the roads remain clear for you, my lord.
Alright, outfit. So if I were to wear this, then at that point, I would do probably Endless Sky. I don't know. The red of Scarlet Knight doesn't really match at all. But none of the other dyes do either, is the thing. Endless Sky's a little too bright blue. And that one's a little too green. I mean, in terms of like color intensity, this is the best match, so I guess I'll stick with that for now. I'm just not feeling like that's the most applicable. And I'll leave Storming Falcon on for now. But that's okay, because we're going to wear this anyway. Well, I might end up getting a new hat, just for the time being, seeing as, I can't see my face in cutscenes with the Wanderer's straw hat. So the Swordmaster's hat might not be bad. Whoa, I get his... I didn't even see that, I got his hat. I mean, admittedly, that does look a little better, but wearing a hat called the Betrayer's hat seems foreboding. I'll stick with the one I got for now, just because I actually do like the way this looks. Especially for Traveler's attire, I mean, it makes sense. Really blocks the sun, still lets you see out of it. It's a little goofy, but I like it for that. Alright, let me navigate back to the south. We're gonna head back to Akashima Village to meet with Norio. And I think that's the thing that'll give me more armor anyway. Kasaku's armor, whatever it looks like.
Heal!
Can you make these hops? Sure can. I'm also excited to see what it looks like further north later on, because I don't love this swamp area. I really liked the Izuhara, not prefecture, but the area. That region. But, I mean, this is really nice. I do need to find a way to spin my bamboo, so getting some upgrades or new equipment could be good. I also see some birds over there. And I'm curious if I can get anything out of hunting them. What is that?
Hey.
I'm going to approach from in front of it. Is that a hat? What is bright over here? Blindingly so. It is a hat! Wood Spirit Straw Hat. For those who walk the lonely forests and bogs of Tsushima. I kind of like it. I mean, it just got some character to it, you know? It's like what I'm already wearing, but... You got a little greenery. Some camouflage, if you will. Bug boy? I'm putting it on for now. I appreciate the whimsy of it. Could use a lot of that in my life lately.
Quickly, Kage!
I wonder if there'd be a way for it to let me read this sign, or if I should just learn kanji. This is gonna be like skill issue. I could take care of this real quick since I'm not super far, and
Heal.
I know that is a pressing matter, but I did pass through here as I was helping Norio in the first place, I believe. So let me just take care of it. And yes, I did see the enemies along the coast over there. However, I ain't bugging. Not my problem. Is it my problem? That looks like they're killing a peasant. That might be my problem.
I'm right here.
Just send it, brother. Don't bait me. Don't fake me out like that. That's what we like to see. You know what? I'll get to you after I free my boy.
I need your help.
I just put the sword away.
Be free soon.
You're working your way over to me. Convenient.
My prayers have been answered.
Be careful up there.
I'd be honored if you had this.
Thank you, my friend. A technique point again. Alright, well, what else do I want then? Oh, these all only cost 1? That would be nice. Be able to knock anybody down at any given moment. I mean, as long as, they're not actively attacking. Because this only parries spear attacks, it says. Having another technique for swordmen would be probably good, seeing as I don't have anything else unlocked. And I'm seeing now that there's only like one real combo. It's just hold right click to initiate a combo and then tap. You tap right click as many times as necessary. Like this is hold right click, then tap right click. Hold right click, then double tap right click. So what I thought earlier about like having to learn things, like I figured it'd be a combo of like hold right click to initiate and then left click, left click, or right click, left click, or whatever. And like if that was for every stance, it's going to be a lot, but it is just right click and then right click and then right click. So it won't be nearly as bad as I had anticipated. Having serrated blades does seem nice, but it does seem that I'm not able to decide if I want to throw less kunai. So I might be in a situation where I only want to throw 2. But I don't know. These both cost 2 technique points. This would cost 1 and would finish the evasion tree. This costs 2 and I guess could be nice to have. Getting extra resolve would be good. I'll invest in this. Just so I can make some progress in that tree. Because I haven't yet. In that stance. That is not my horse. I don't know where Kage ran off to. Oh, but I see a person. See a couple of people. I was going to go over to the beach, but what was that?
Are you cowards?
Bamboo stands get so complicated. Bamboo stands get complicated, yeah, you're right. But he baited me. He got me. He succeeded. didn't realize they could dodge that. That's gonna be an undodgeable, isn't it? Or unblockable. That was a cool ass dodge. Okay, as long as it doesn't look bad for you guys, which it really shouldn't, because if OBS isn't lagging, then you guys only get 60 FPS anyway. Not having FrameGen on doesn't look that much worse to me. Like, the experience isn't any less smooth, and I feel like it's a lot more responsive, so I don't mind leaving it off, especially if I'm not going to encounter that flickering that I was getting earlier. Alright, Kami of Life and Death. Let me do a little bit of looting. I will admit, though, that was close. Those guys were kind of kicking my ass. And I know I'm full on bamboo, so I don't think I can gather that. And I gather that I'm supposed to turn this way, seeing as this is the direction that the sign points, and this is the marsh rock. And I saw something climbable over here anyhow. I just don't know if there's supposed to be a specific entrance over here, or what the situation is. I'm guessing it would be right over here, if that were the case. Okay, well, now you're leading me somewhere else. What do you want, bird? I was already over there. You're leading me over here. Okay, what's in that direction, though? It should just be the village. You're directing me back to the village? You're gonna go to the mythic storyteller, though. Unless it's that statue over there. There's another vanity item, potentially. Bird caught in a tree. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't have anything. Okay, the bird's gone now. Oh, the bird's right here. Never mind. Thank you, bird. What we got in here? Oh, just records. Healing lessons. We have entered the latter day of the law. Before the Mongols came, the people committed the gravest offenses with less concern than scratching an itch, but it has only become worse. Our mudras and mantras are useless. Our healing arts no longer cure illness. If anything, they are made worse by our ministrations. Now the monks have been taken. What is the point of prayer when we are doomed? Another bird? I wanted to go to the shrine. Alright, well look, if I'm already here, the shrine can come later. Like I said, I didn't want to spend too much time on it, 'cause I do have to be up early. And it is already 2 AM.
Just me? Or has the millet gotten worse?
You're probably just as sick of eating it as I am.
Another set of records. The Healers of Akashima. The monks of Cedar Temple asked me to carve wood blocks to distribute to teach people their healing lessons. I must not fail. For burns, apply egg white. For deep wounds of the blade, clean with vinegar. Make a poultice of hijiki and wrap with clean cloth. For injuries of bludgeoning, keep the injured area still. Wash with cool water. Acupuncture on the opposite side of the body for pain. If only they had reached us in time to save Father. But if I cannot save him, perhaps I can help save many others.
May I look after your bow, my lord?
Potentially,
Anything
what can
your
you do
bow
to it?
requires.
I guess I haven't finished upgrading it, and this would be a good way for me to spin my bamboo. Although spinning my waxwood does not sound ideal to me. Higher draw speed by a significant margin, though, does seem quite nice.
Thank you.
Let me come back to
Until
you on
next
that.
time,
Allow me to keep your katana light and sharp. Whatever your sword needs.
Okay, I have some gold. I have 5, and this only takes 2. Plenty of steel, a good amount of iron. Some extra damage might come in handy. I'm uncertain. Let me get back to you on that as well. I need to find a way to spin my bamboo.
May your steel remain sharp and strong.
And this is a tailor/armorer.
I work on all kinds of armor. Your protection is my duty.
I can upgrade this, and I have plenty of silk for it, and I think I would like to. What's the final upgrade for this? After leaving Pampas Crest while crouched, enemies will be significantly slower to detect you. I mean, that sounds decent too. Within 60 meters, I've been wearing this a lot, so that would make sense. Taking damage grants 30% resolve. Again, I'd prefer not to wear that often. I think I'm gonna go with this one just because I like it so much. And honestly, the fireflies get a little obnoxious, especially when I'm in those camps. So I'm going to do this because it'll help me spend none of my bamboo. Actually, it just helps me spend supplies and leather and linen, and silk. But whatever.
Certain to frustrate your enemies.
Wish I could fight back.
Okay, cool. And it's not gonna force me to wear the what changed there? Maybe I'm just not paying enough attention to it. It's not going to force me to change the appearance of it. Cool.
Armor like that will never fail you, my lord.
I see there are 2 sets of rumors over here.
I was trying to fix my wagon with pieces from a bamboo stand when I was told a samurai had built it. Is that true, my lord?
We use the bamboo to hone our skill with the sword. It takes focused blade to cut through all of the bamboo in one stroke.
Please forgive my ignorance. I put everything back where it belonged, even the flag beside it.
I appreciate that, but it would have been all right to repair your wagon. I'll make sure the stand sees use.
Some fresh tuna.
Okay, so just basic stuff telling me about bamboo stands. Can't climb up there, I gotta use the stairs as some kind of normal person. Alright. Snows of Kamiagata. Worn mainly for the north. Oh, I can't read the. Worn mainly in the north for warmth. Okay, okay. And then leather. Thank you.
Should learn to use a sword.
And a bunch of supplies.
There's no way he did it alone. No
Okay,
one could take us
there's gotta be a place for me to spin bamboo.
Do you need anything, my lord?
These are all flowers.
You have my thanks.
Your victories give us hope.
Oh, you have a river.
The camp of survivors. The one outside Umugi Cove? It's cursed. People go missing.
The people there are vulnerable, without a place to call home. Easy prey for criminals.
Many of their survivors have lost their families, loved ones. There's something strange going on.
I'll put a stop to it.
If Sensei Ishikawa's on the hunt, poor Mongols.
There is clearly something that I'm looking for in this building. There it is. Okay. To Momiji in Akashima village. My love, if you find this, it means we have left. I'm sorry. We waited as long as we could. But we must begin the journey to Umuki Cove now. It is difficult to find, and dangerous even in peacetime. But they say a group of smugglers there have found a way past the Mongol ships. We must take this chance. If you receive this before the new year, hurry to us. Wait, what did that say? Oh, reward available.
Would you like to see what I have?
I already did. Chill. Okay, there's a trapper over here. And the bird's leading me this direction anyway.
Maybe I
But this is to the north.
this curse.
Okay, let me speak to the trapper real quick.
I'm happy to offer my services. How can I help you?
Okay, he only lets me spend hide. I'll take more flaming arrows. Actually, let me do quickfire capacity. I'll just do that.
Just for you.
And I spin supplies. Okay, so I have to spin bamboo. I did the bow
Until
here,
we next meet, my lord.
the armorer, not armorer, at the bowyer or the blacksmith. That's so weird. Some fancy building over here. But I don't know what I'm being led over here for.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem that I can, like, climb up anything. Maybe I'm supposed to be able to? Can't currently tell. How about if I jump, can I grapple? Okay, I don't know why the bird led me here.
We're dead. All of us. Just a matter of time.
You'll be all right.
Lord Sakai.
Norio,
We've all been worried about Hochi. They need a break.
such moments are rare these days.
I used to be like them.
I'm not the same man I was the night before Komoda.
How bad was it?
Komoda? Bad. We lost everyone. The beach was soaked with so much blood, it was like paste. Be grateful you didn't see it.
We rode south all day, into the night. A bad storm slowed us to a crawl. Stopped at a farm to sleep a few hours. I woke to screams. The main house on fire. Mongol raiders. They took us to Kaneda in chains. After that, I wish I had died fighting. I think I know where they took Hochi.
You want to go now?
Yes.
Jin's a good bro. Helping out like that. You wanna go right now?
Where are we headed?
A camp on the coast. Mongol ships stopped there for supplies and prisoners on the way north.
If they
Middle
put
of
him
the
out to
night,
sea,
too.
we'll lose him.
Lord Sakai, when this is all over, what will you do?
I hope one day I can return home. Find a way to rebuild.
I wish I still felt that way about my temple. Most of my life, my course was clear. Follow the Eightfold Path. Raise a family. Serve Cedar Temple.
You can still do those things.
I joined the temple because of my brother. And I always imagined my children and Enjo's children growing up together. Our wives would be friends.
Hiya!
The Mongols haven't taken everything, Norio. One day they'll be gone. And you'll still have a life to lead.
But I don't feel it's mine alone. I have to live for Enjo and the other monks who died. Do you ever feel that way about the samurai of Komoda? Like you owe them a debt?
Sometimes. Like my life has to count for 100 samurai.
But that doesn't feel possible.
Maybe that's the point.
Life before the invasion feels like it happened to someone else. Or like childhood.
Maybe 20 years from now, you'll look back on this moment the same way.
Lord Sakai,
More than likely,
I told you Hochi strongly opposes violence, right?
You said he disagreed with the warrior monks.
He hates all weapons, including yours and mine.
He can lecture me all he likes once he's safe in Akashima village.
We're getting
I like
close
that it's
to the
giving me
camp.
more dialogue options.
Mongol guard, run him down.
Challenge me!
We need to get a good look at the whole camp.
I think the point was for me to take him out on the horse. But hey. Is what it is.
We have to find Hochi.
The Mongols are holding someone there.
Hochi. Has to be.
If I go alone, I can reach him without the Mongols knowing. A Mongol signal cannon.
I could set it off. Draw their attention.
While I get Hochi out. After I find Hochi, we'll meet there.
Don't wait for me if I'm late. Get Hochi back to the village.
If he's gonna sneak up to...
I'll meet you both back in Akashima village.
Set off the signal cannon. I'll get Hochi.
Take refuge in Amida Buddha, my lord.
Yeah, if he's gonna set off the signal cannon, I think they'd look for him over there. Okay. Getting to him without killing that archer seems very, very difficult. And I don't know if I expect him to set off the single cannon right now, or if that's a thing for after I, clear the way. kind of hoping I can get into the boat. Okay, there's no cloth protecting this area right here, so let me see if I can assassinate this guy without alerting the other. I cannot. Okay, so if I have to kill them, I don't understand why we'd be setting off the alarm then. What's the plan here? Thank
Good
you.
work, my friend. That should send the Mongols running.
Now it's just this fella.
No!
So you are Hochi.
What's happening? Who are you?
A friend. We need to go.
I can't leave. The Mongols are returning me to see the temple. The people there need healers, badly.
There's no time for this.
I'm sorry, but I must remain here.
Jin! Hochi!
Norio? What are you doing here?
The alarm drew a raiding party nearby. They're almost on us.
Damn it. Stay back, Hochi. We won't let them near you. Norio, ready your blade.
Alright. I guess we're fighting. Ow. You know, I probably... It'd be great if I could find a way to lure them away from Hochi. Ow. Let me just spam that. Okay, they're killing Hochi.
I can't keep going! Won't hold out much longer! I can't keep going! Lord Sakai, I need your blade!
Yeah, I'm not big into defending the hostages in those kind of situations because being able to hit them as well really sucks. It just does not feel... I don't know. I don't like that I'm able to
Everyone is
make
gone.
contact with the
It's just
hostages
me
if
now.
I'm going to have to defend them
sorry.
from people attacking them.
I wish we could end this bloodshed.
I guess,
The Mongols were searching for me.
like, the staggers help
I gave
avoid that.
myself up to save lives.
How did they know where to find you?
They knew I was an Akashima. And they wanted to return me to see the temple. They need a healer.
You're willing to treat the enemy's wounded?
Mongol or Japanese, we all suffer.
Some deserve it.
But this means... Has Cedar Temple fallen?
I don't know.
Norio, take Kochi back to the village before reinforcements arrive.
They will seek revenge.
I'll meet you there to plan a defense.
Another Charm of Vitality. I think this one, what? Like, you heal an extra 7.5%. Oh, it's another moderate increase to health. Okay. Yeah, I have no problem with putting down 2 Charm of Vitalities. Extra health. Sorry. It's always nice. My charms here. 1 for Vitality, Resistance. I honestly think that's a pretty good build. Seeing as this armor would already increase health. And then what are the charms here? We have 1 for Vitality, Precision, Efficiency, and Hodgman's Favor. I do like that as well. Honestly, increase to arrow damage would be very nice for this too. Okay, I think that's a good build for that. It'll make it so it's easier for sneaking through camps and such. This one's already got that good build, like I said, with the extra arrow damage, knocking reload speeds, and then restoring health from kills, because that would mean that if I get shot or something, or if I get hit, then getting a kill of any kind would give me a little bit more health, and then getting a kill with the bow and arrow would just continue to fill me up on health. Actually, okay, so yeah, I get a good amount of health. I like that, actually. Keep me in the fight, keeps me going. It should be the same thing over here, I would think. Yeah, moderate amount of health. And then I like Divine Healing more than an extra Vitality, I think. I'm curious what I should apply here, though. And I guess Charm of Efficiency would be good. Or Resistance 1. I'll throw on a little Resistance 1 down there. That'll do. 3 upgrades available. Okay. It's going to be the silk that I need for any of these. Actually, I have enough silk now for another full upgrade since I just spent it on Tadayori's armor. So that's cool. Norio and I freed his monk friend from Mongol captivity. Now he must face the consequences. The invaders are sure to retaliate against Akashima village. I need to meet Norio there so we can defend the town. Give me another defense charm and a headband. I think after that would be, I'm guessing that would be when I can get that break to do that mythic tale. It would be nice to be able to explore a little bit through here. So, what's that little light down there? That's odd. Huh. I wonder, like, game design-wise, what that would be reflecting. Because I don't see the sun. And I feel like the sun reflection would look different than that. And there's one right there and right there. That I can understand being a reflection of the fire in the lamppost. But I don't know what the other two would be. Are there lamps in here? Oh, it's probably reflecting these just through the walls of the tent. Alright, looks like they didn't put anything around to gather in here, which is okay. I'll check the two large buildings, the one that we were in to survey the location, and then this one that we were supposed to go to. And then we'll go from there. No way up, nothing around here. All good. Yeah, and I saw there was a second story over here, so I'm gonna see what I can find. And have I already been to that lighthouse? I have. That's the Akashima Lighthouse. Got it. Can't quite just jump into that window. Alright, so I did not expect us to go south. I thought we were going north there, I'm not gonna lie. But is what it is. I think I'll return just to get that taken care of, since that does seem like a pressing matter, and I do kind of want to play a little bit more. And then that'll give us a good position to resume next time I'm at it, whenever that might be. Can take care of that mythic tale next. Or I could just do this tomorrow. Already been at it for an hour and a half, approaching 3 a.m. I'll save it. I'll do it tomorrow. That was cool. Little Spider-Man maneuver. Nice. Not mean to do that. I'll take this fight.
Hey.
These are the more advanced ones. Yeah, that guy's got a flaming sword. It doesn't matter though. Man, the guys with the guns, I don't know if they're more useful in other situations, but in these in these fights so far, they have done nothing. I don't want to speak too soon. I do kind of hope to see them, like to see what the effect of the gun actually is. Who knows? Maybe they're so easy to fight against because there's like an insta-kill or something. Okay, I remember I was already up in that tower at some point. So I think what I'll do is, I don't really need to investigate that. I'll just save here. And this will continue off next time I play, which would hopefully be tomorrow. I'd like for it to be tomorrow. But we'll see. Like I said, got a lot to do tomorrow, and I'm not expecting it to get too much sleep because I slept through a good chunk of today, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm curious to see what the next title will be after The Avenging Guardian. And I'm hoping the next image will be pretty cool, because, I mean, that kind of matches the design for the Ronin attire. I believe there was one that was like white that was closer. That was white with red flowers, I thought. Yeah. I don't know. Either way, we'll get to that later on and figure out what the deal is. For now, I'm going to call it here for Ghost of Tsushima, which means I'm going to end the stream on the YouTube side. So thank you everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it. Anybody who stopped by and decided to hang out for a bit, thank you. Hopefully, I'll have more very soon. And yeah, we'll see how things go tomorrow for me as well. Anyhow, I'm going to continue things on Twitch in just a moment here. I'm going to grab dinner because I haven't eaten that yet. So if you'll give me just a moment, I'll be back. But as far as the YouTube side of things goes, thank you everybody. Like I said, I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. I wish you all the best. Good luck with whatever you've got going on. And yeah, love you. All the good stuff. See you around. Peace. Bye-bye.